The two Koreas yesterday held a friendly basketball match in Pyongyang in the latest effort at sports diplomacy between the neighbors. Players from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and South Korea were mixed into two teams that competed against each other at the DPRK capital's Rygongjang Juyong Gymnasium. Capacity crowd of 12,000 at the arena applauded as the two women's teams, dressed in white jerseys that read "Peace" and green jerseys that read "Prosperity," marched onto the court holding hands. Team Prosperity defeated Team Peace 103-102, with the DPRK's Ro Suk-young scoring 18 points, according to pool reports. The game between the men's mixed teams that followed ended in a 102-102 tie. The South Koreans will play against the DPRK's men's and women's teams today before returning home tomorrow. The games precede a visit to the DPRK by U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo for meetings over the future of the DPRK's nuclear program. DPRK leader Kim Jong-un, a noted basketball fan, didn't appear at the gymnasium yesterday. It wasn't clear whether he would attend today. Once they started playing, the players showed quick chemistry and I was proud of them, said Lee Moon-kyu, the head coach of South Korea's women's team, who will also lead a combined Korea's team at the Asian Games next month in Indonesia. Lis, who plans to bring 2 or 3 DPRK players to the Asian Games, said he was impressed with No. 9 and No. 7 on Team Peace, referring to the DPRK's Ri Jiang-ok and Jang Mi-kyang. DPRK Sports Minister Kim Il-guk said in a speech that the games reflect the revered determination of the leaders of the North and South to bring forward the future of a self-reliant unification. The South Korean delegation, including 50 players and government officials, arrived in Pyongyang on Tuesday on 2 military aircraft. "It feels like the first time I came here all over again," said Her Jae, head coach of South Korea's men's national team, who previously visited Pyongyang for a joint game in 2003. Her, a former guard whose 2 sons are among the players who traveled to the DPRK, talked about his friendship with retired DPRK player Ri Myung-hun, a 2.35-meter center who anchored the country's national team during the 1990s and early 2000s. "There was a buzz when I shared a glass of soju and talked with Ri Myung-hun in 2003, Her said. Ri did not attend a dinner reception for South Korean players on Tuesday, and it wasn't clear whether he was at the games yesterday. The exchanges are the latest result of a diplomatic outreach to South Korea that Kim announced during his annual New Year's speech. That led to the DPRK's participation in the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in February.